Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Sat Chotani from Head Marcher Training Company. I welcome you to another video. I'm really glad that I'm talking about effectiveness today. You may have seen the title of the video. Well, this question comes in a lot of time. I've been training on personal effectiveness and personal development for last 3 years almost, and I've trained many people. A lot of people confuse between effectiveness and efficiency, so I'll try to clarify this confusion between the two, and I'll give you a very simple yet a very applicable definition of effectiveness, and you can check if you are on the right track or not. So starting off with the basic definition, what is effectiveness? So effectiveness basically is one's tendency, it's one's capability to be successful in life. And when we talk about success, there are a variety of definitions about success. Different people define success in different ways. So how I define success for me and for my participants when I do effectiveness workshop. So success has got two components. Success includes things that you wanted to achieve in life, the kind of lifestyle that you wanted to live, the kind of friends group that you always wanted to hang around with, the relationships, the kind of relationship that you wanted to build for yourself, the family relationship. It could be the kind of job that you wanted to land for yourself. Well, the second part is the overall satisfaction and happiness. So success is two things. It's your achievements, your physical world, the world that you always wanted to create, that you always desired, and how much you are successful and satisfied with that achievement for yourself. So that is success for me. Success, obviously, it's an important part of effectiveness, because unless you are successful into something, you cannot say that you are effective individual or effective into whatever processes, whatever actions that you're taking for your success. So success is an important part of being an effective individual. While on the other hand, now let's talk about the confusion, which is the difference between effectiveness and efficiency. We all know this simple definition, and that is that effectiveness basically is about doing the right things, where efficiency is about doing things right. So if you're efficient into something, that does not necessarily mean that you are going to be successful in that thing, or you are going to be happy after you achieve certain objectives. But if you are an effective individual, you know that you have certain objectives, you know that you have got certain goals and targets that you want to achieve out of this entire process, or being effective in life, or whatever actions that you're taking to be successful. You know that you will be happy, because it's the end goal that makes you an effective individual. So before we talk about personal effectiveness, before we talk about how we can be effective into whatever things that we want to do, we have to first outline what is it that we want to achieve, what is the outcome, what are the results that I am expecting from this activity. So let me give you an example of this. This example is a very simple example. I usually give this example in my workshops. Consider you have a company, and there are let's suppose 10 people working in that company, 10 sales people working in that company, and each of these 10 people have to make at least 50 calls every day to the customers. Now, if these people are making 50 calls every day smoothly, within time, within the using the resources, they could be called efficient in their process, efficient in their actions, as they achieve their goals. Now, if you see the overall results of them making these calls, you see that none of these calls are making any impact, or none of these calls are bringing you any kind of monetary or financial benefits. So you'd say that these people are not efficient, not effective into doing their job. So there has to be certain results that you want to drive out of an activity. So you can be efficient into an activity, yet does not necessarily mean that you are effective in it. But if you set a few objectives and you achieve those objectives out of the means and the resources that you have got available, using them optimally and using them into the right ratio, keeping in harmony with yourself and your resources. So you can say that you are effective and you are actually making a right move. So this was the definition of effectiveness, and I think I have pretty much clearly explained the overall idea of effectiveness and why an individual wants to be effective in life. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments to make, do make it. This video will be available on Facebook and YouTube as well. I request you, if you are watching it on YouTube, do subscribe on my channel if you want to see similar stuff. And if you have got any questions, do send me your questions and queries, because I'd love to answer all of your questions and queries if it's related to management or effectiveness or personal development or in any similar aspect. So this was about it. See you in another video. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.